Welcome to Health, Wealth, Wisdom Parents Edition Super Summit. Your host for this session is Dr. Ali Lankarani, affectionately known as Dr. L. Dr. L is an award-winning clinical neuroscientist. He's an international speaker and best-selling author, and the founder and creator of Role Model Maker and the Amazing Parents Network. He's also the organizer of the Health, Wealth, Wisdom events. He's got another amazing guest coming right up. Take it away, Dr. L.
I don't know about another amazing guest. We had lots of amazing guests. They're all welcome to be here. We invite all of you to turn on your cameras, but we do respect your privacy. If you don't, that's totally fine. I know that in some parts of the world it might be like midnight, so I totally get that as well. And Patrice, we did it. So hi, virtual five to you. We have managed to do this. Give a big round of applause for Patrice for being the main host for this event. She did amazing. Thank you so much for all the time, the effort that you put into preparing for this, and also then giving your entire day to this. I really appreciate it. And I know that it can be really difficult. Now, if you guys actually liked what Patrice did and you would like us to help you with putting a summit together, please consider joining the Legacy Builders because that is how this is a possibility. I know several people here have done that in the past. I know Mindy has been part of those events as well and has hosted at those events as well. And Patrice is definitely a seasoned host, meaning that she has been at other events, Family Matters as well. So if you also would like to host at Family Matters Summit, participating at Health Wealth Wisdom is a requirement. So thank you guys so much. You've been with us most of the day. I do want to give a couple of shout outs for some dynamic spirit. You were all dynamic, but I do want to mention Sandy, Isla, Mindy, and Dr. Michelle. Oh my God, like everybody was so zoned in to what you were saying. Like every single one of you that I'm looking at, like I was listening in and it was pretty impressive. I told Patrice at the beginning of this summit, I said, this is one of our smaller summits in the past, although we had up to 25, 26 people attending at any one point. And we had over 100 attendees that joined us basically and registered. So by our standards, that's a small event. Having said that, I told Patrice this morning that usually when we have smaller events, from my experience, the speakers seem to be more dynamic. They have more powerful messages. And you guys prove me. I'm not trying to be proven right, but thank you guys for proving me right. It was pretty impressive as far as what you guys did. And I'm very grateful for this. Do realize that this information will later on be utilized and submitted to the United Nations. So your information is more than just your message on the summit. As I mentioned to you guys, some of our board members that are here do recognize this. I put it on their board directors chat that I got an email about a couple hours ago that the United Nations gave Foundation for Optimal Beginnings special accreditation. We are planning to post a side event or a presentation at the United Nations event in Qatar, talking about supporting families. So, but the way we got that accreditation, was by listing and posting the stuff that you guys do. So this is not me. This is you guys basically receiving that accreditation. Your stuff is literally changing policy. It did last year, and we plan to continue to do that this year as well. So with that being said, I do wanted to make sure that this event, this finale, is a celebration of you, not what I did or what Patrice did. Because as I said, if it wasn't for you guys, this would be just one big office meeting. So I really appreciate it. I wanted to have you guys digitally raise your hands so I can get you guys in the queue. And there are two things that I want you guys to think about sharing with us. One would be what you're grateful for, and the second one is a takeaway. I know many of you have been to listening to many of the experts that have been here today, so I would love to hear what were some of your aha moments, some of your takeaways that you think you're going to implement. It doesn't need to be a lot, All I need is one or two, so we have enough time to go around and ask everybody. And the first thing that I'm gonna say as my piece of gratitude is thank you, team. This was the smoothest event that I have ran, and we have done a couple dozen events so far. And I know that every event has its own special changes and differences, but they did an amazing job. Silverio, great job putting it together. The communication leading up to the event, the support that we were able to give to our speakers this time was beyond compared to any other event that we have done in the past. We've learned a lot also from your feedbacks as well. So we are going to continue to improve. So thank you, speakers. Thank you, team members, for making this event so special. And thank you, Patrice, for taking all the load off of me, and you did all the hard work. So I appreciate you as well. All right, with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic to you guys, and I can either go from the top of my screen or I can go ahead and see your hands. And also, if you do not want to unmute yourself or come on camera, that's totally fine. We respect your privacy. If you would like to share with us in the chat, you're more than welcome to do that as well, as far as what you're grateful for, your aha moments from the day, and then we'll go from there. With that being said, I'm going to start with the amazing Rosemary, one of our first speakers from the day. So, Rosemary, tell us your takeaways and your gratitude.
My biggest takeaway was, and kind of an aha moment, was how in sync all of the sessions were. We're all kind of focusing on family and kindness and caring for each other and forming communities and outreach help programs. And I think it's a what I'm grateful for is all of the individuals that I've connected through this and through some of the other the family meetings during the week when we meet other people, because it has certainly broadened my ability to tell stories, not just my own but other people's, and how many of these today fit with workshops I've given before separately. So it was just nice to see it all come together in one day and with the same theme of just let's be better at what we do, especially in this world that seems to be more in conflict and more frenetic for us. We need to focus in on just helping each other and being kind. Those are my takeaways from today.
Thank you, Rosemary. I appreciate it. I enjoyed your talk very much as well. And we look forward to having you on more of our stages and more of our events as well. Um, Mindy actually mentioned something about a show that she created. Within a month from now, some of our Legacy Builder members might be reaching out to you for participating on their shows at the Family Education Series. So please be on the lookout when that happens. uh, Please join, because it's a great opportunity for you to not only speak your truth and share your message, but also it will be shared on Roku TV, on Role Model Maker TV as well. So it's a great opportunity to get additional global exposure there as well. With that being said, Isla, you are next. I would love to hear your takeaways and your gratitude.
So first of all, thank you for the opportunity. I was able to listen to a few, not the whole day. I had other meetings that were going on, but I think that my biggest takeaway is how valuable it is to have one location for, I think, for our families, for the community, the larger community, one place where you can come and pretty much anything you're going to hear is going to be relevant to what you're living through, versus other summits where, well, maybe one speaker is relevant to my life or two, but it's not all relevant. So I think that that's a huge advantage of a day like today. And secondly, I just want to thank Patrice for the opportunity to get on her stage and make my case for how we need to change things for our teenagers, because I get very passionate about that. And I'm so grateful that I was allowed to be as passionate as I want to be about it. So thank you.
Thank you, Isla. You're amazing. Dr. Michelle.
First of all, I'm very grateful to be part of this summit. And I am especially grateful getting to meet Patrice ahead of time and had just such a wonderful time with her, both on Monday and today. She is a great, energetic interviewer, and it has been my pleasure. Also, I love the mission of this organization, which is to change the world through influencing the influencers of our next generation, which just really touched my heart. And my takeaway is that when I'm in a summit, is not to assume that everything is okay. A number of my people were not able to make it to the summit because they did not, the link did not show up in their emails. And I should have seen it and I didn't see it. So I'm going to be more careful next time because I want everybody that I know to be able to experience this incredible summit.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you for the feedback. Actually, our work is not done. So as I mentioned to you guys, the amazing team, first of all, they've been at it for 2 months. But having said that, they are in Philippines. So they started work at probably before 10 p.m. their time, and it is now close to 8 a.m. their time. So truly hats off. But once this event is over, now comes the part where we actually need to process this, prepare the VIP packet for those special VIP people that upgraded and attended the event as a VIP. By the way, still not too late to join the VIP program at the end of this session. So in about 18 minutes, that summit price is gonna change. It's gonna become the regular price for the summit, which is 97, which is still amazing given the VIP programs that you guys gave is worth thousands of dollars. But yeah, after all of this, we're still going ahead and implementing all the questions you guys may have had technologically wise or from the audience members or the comments and concerns and making sure that we incorporate that into the next Health Wealth Wisdom. So remember, this is number 16. Number 17 will be in November. We look forward to seeing many of you back there as well. And you are correct, guys, when you mentioned, Isla, that, when you have a community of like-minded individuals, you can see how all of it ultimately comes together and creates this mesh, this network that is there to support families. And it is truly multifaceted as far as the needs of the families and the experts that we have in the community. So yeah, for sure. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you, Dr. Michelle. Randy, good to see you.
Yes, yes, I'm so happy to be part of this again. I think it's been a year or two, and I really I'm most grateful for this community that it exists to really focus on parents and give them everything they need to understand how important they are and how powerful they are and how wonderful they are, and they make our future for us. And my takeaway is just that it's just so wonderful to be with all these people that are so dedicated to making families work in this very difficult civilization that we have, especially right now. And I didn't hear everybody, but I totally want to thank Patrice. I heard her presentation as well as her amazing hosting, and the work she's doing is fabulous. And I also wanted to shout out to Rosemary. She was amazing, all that she's doing and all her experience. But I know they're just representative of all the other great people that I wasn't able to tune into. So thank you for letting me be part of this. Thank you, Dr.
Appreciate it.
L.
Thank you for coming back. That's always the greatest compliment for us when you guys come back. So thank you so much for that. Very cool. All right. A shout out to Robin and Mary for dealing with something that makes my life as a physician so much easier, addressing nutrition and actually the art of eating, which seems to be a dying art nowadays. So thank you guys for doing what you do. Robin, give me your takeaways and your gratitude.
So I'm grateful that I got connected with you, Dr. L, and this is actually my first time doing something uh, with family related things. I had actually been networking mostly with people who work with seniors. And when I saw the state of mental health of our young people coming out of the pandemic, it was just heart-wrenching. I mean, it was just really scary, the rates of suicidal ideation and actual attempts. And so I decided to switch my focus to working with families, because the younger we start our youth thinking about longevity, the more greater chance they have of living a long time anyway. And they certainly don't need to take themselves out before they decide they want to live a long time. And so, but I didn't have access to families really. And so when I wound up getting connected with your organization and seeing all of the cool angles that the experts in that are helping families come at, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I'm super excited to start networking with this group of people. And I thought it was like divinely arranged when I was listening to the person right before me talking about grief and the importance of forgiveness. I'm like, oh, this is like perfect. I don't have to cover absolutely everything that I would like to cover in my half an hour, because the person right before me was a perfect lead in to help to address that emotional aspect. And so I think it was brilliantly put together, the combination of experts. I did decide to buy the VIP upgrade because I want to hear everybody's talk that I didn't get to everybody. And I would love to connect more with you all in the future, because I think that the value of what we have to offer to families in our next generation is so critical for what our future is going to look like. Thank you.
Yeah. If experts get the VIP, they know something. Probably the attendees should get it too. So, so thank you, Robin. I appreciate it. I enjoyed our conversation very much. And again, I look forward to seeing you in our future events as well. All right, Miss Sandy, your enthusiasm is so contagious. So tell us, what were your takeaways and what was your gratitude point?
Oh, Dr. L, I love being on your summits. Thank you so much for calling on me. And Patrice, great job today, girl. You made us feel so relaxed and so comfortable with whatever we threw at you. You were able to take it and pivot and just keep that interview going. So great job. And that for all of you, I was able to be there for all of Mindy's and almost all of Robin's, and the others. Isla, I popped in on you. I've heard you speak before. All you guys, I would pop in a little bit here and there throughout the day. I had a lot of meetings today. So anyway, what a privilege to be on this. And thank you, you guys. I think that we have said some very important things. I think we will touch a lot of people's hearts and give these parents hope and tools about how to deal with the stuff that's going on today in this world. And bless you guys for what you're doing. I need to leave here in about 1 minute, so for another call, but you guys are amazing, and bless you for the important work you guys are doing. What a privilege to be a part of this today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Before I let Patrice come in and have the final words, I wanted to ask anybody else that would like to share, whether it was takeaways or gratitude. Going once, going twice. All right, Patrice, mic is yours.
That was truly amazing. And you say like it's a lot of work and everything. No, no, no. Yeah, I was so the speakers, I mean, they're just wonderful and I learned so much And I got lots of little breaks in there. It was funny how so many of them wanted to do their little exercises, and a lot of them were with the breathing exercises. So I got to, just breathe deep and how powerful that is. And it was used, it's funny, it was kind of the same exercise, but it was used in different ways. So, and that's what the beauty when we come at this from all different angles and all the gifts that we have to share. And I said at the beginning, it's going to be a transformative event. And I think it truly was. I think all that was shared here can really transform lives. And like I was trying to write down some of the little takeaways, like intentional living. What are you actually doing and why? And what's your vibration? That know it's important, and what are you bringing to your home and your space, and you can learn from your kids. Learn from your kids. They have lots to teach us. Lots. And if you're open to that and and for the kids, if they can be seen, heard, and know they matter. That's a big thing, that with the kids. Let them, I think that kind of strung throughout there that they matter, that they're loved, cared for, that and as it comes out to, if you nurture that generation, they are our future. So kudos to what everybody shared, and I think it was a very successful event, Dr. Lant, and thank you for organizing it, and thank you for the team for making sure that it happened.
And I'm gonna just simply comment, guess who learned the most during this event, Patrice? Whoever, like many of you are coaches and mentors, and you understand that that is exactly what is the case when you go to teach somebody, when you go to run an event, the person that benefits the most from it is that. I'm very happy to see that, and I appreciate the input. A couple of announcements that I also wanted to make for you guys before we go. Number one, because you participated at Health Wealth Wisdom Summit, we do offer a special invitation for you guys to participate at the 2026 Family Matters Summit. Remember that that is a biggest event of our year. And this year it was picked up by media outlets and the visibility was 3.86 million. So this is a credibility stage. This is not like Health Wealth Wisdom, which is a smaller event designed to deliver content to families. That event is a bigger stage. We have press releases. We have uh, a field report. We usually broadcast it. We've broadcasted that event from 4 different continents in the past. So we do always have a fundraiser with it. The sewing machine that Annette was talking about, the fundraiser came from the influencers. The Parenting Owner's Manual was created from the Family Matters Summit. So I highly encourage you guys to participate in that. And because you participated at Health Wealth Wisdom, you get a special invitation where you can join us at last year's registration as opposed to the current fee that is there. So just all you need to do is just put FM in the chat so the team can see your commitment, can send the link, the special link for that exclusive invitation with a special price for you guys to participate at the Family Matters 2026 Summit. Our goal is to once again hit 100 speakers for that day. So as you can see, it's a much bigger event with 100 speakers in one day. And I'm pretty sure Mindy and Patrice and many other legacy builders will be there to support us in hosting that mega event as well. So that's the first thing that I wanted to mention. The second one is, as I mentioned during the Tanzania mission report with Annette, I hope that was inspirational for you guys. Do make sure that you catch the replay of that. And if you're interested in finding more about our humanitarian efforts and the the, what do you call it, the philanthropic ventures that our community members are up to. We have a monthly mission report meeting. Next one is next Tuesday. Just put mission in the chat and the team will send you an invitation so that you can come in and find out the different foundations and organizations that we are planning to partner up with. We've had at least half a dozen of them so far, and our goal is to reach out to as many philanthropic and nonprofit organizations that serve families to be able to work under one umbrella, because it makes a big difference. As I just mentioned with the accreditation, it's one thing to say you raised $6,000 for a cause or you were able to fund a mission. It's another when we jointly do this together to be able to say we raised $100,000 for a few dozen missions, and we supported and raised awareness for many different causes. That gives us extra credibility and visibility. We do need to partner up. All the big organizations, big companies do it. If we want family matters to be of priority, we need to do the same thing. We need to partner up in our efforts to raise awareness and to understand and educate ourselves as well as our communities. So putting mission in there allows me to send you the report, not the report, but invite you to come and join and benefit from the report. And if you can't make it, that's still fine, because we send you the replays when you register for the mission reports anyways. So we want to make sure that we share that information with you. All right, that's about all I have. We are almost at time. I just want to give it back to you guys. Once again, thank you, tech team, for doing this. They took turns, Silverio, Nicole, Alicia, Renee. I appreciate every single thing that you do in the company. Without you, I can't do a single thing. With my ADHD, all I do is come up with ideas, but then my poor team has to run behind me and try to make it happen. So thank you guys for making it happen. And thank you for you guys for the support that you provide with your content, with your passion for families, because without it, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So thank you guys. And this concludes our Health, Wealth, Wisdom number 16. Looking forward to the week of November 20th, which is the United Nations International Day for Children, is when we're going to be holding the next summit for Health, Wealth, Wisdom. And I look forward to seeing all of you at Family Matters 2026 in May. Cheers. So there you go. Take us out.
Thank you for joining us for another amazing session from the Health, Wealth, and Wisdom Parents Edition. For the recordings of all sessions, plus an amazing VIP bundle, upgrade to VIP now. If you run into any problems during the summit, email our support team at admin@rolemodelmaker.com.